Hello, this training video is intended to go through and show you how to go through and actually utilize the Caregiver mobile app. Okay, so as of December 1st, we are within 100% compliant. December 1st, 2019, we are 100% compliant with the state regulations when it comes to electronic visit verification. And so what we use is the Caregiver mobile app, which is right here off of Rosemark, to go through and actually meet this compliance. So that means we document all services on the Caregiver mobile app. Okay, so if you don't have the app, go to the Google Play Store or the App Store and actually go through and actually search Caregiver mobile app. Just put in Rosemark, Rosemark. Rosemark Caregiver mobile app will pop up, and then you'll click on that, and then what you'll do is actually download it. Since I already have it, I just have to go through and actually press open. Okay, so once you go through and actually download the Caregiver mobile app, at orientation or during your training, you should be given your agency ID, which mine is 1575. So you have your agency ID that dictates which office you're assigned to. You'll be given an employee username, and then you'll be given a temporary password. So let's say if your temporary password is Prime Care 2020. Let's say if that's your temporary password. Okay, but all temporary passwords are unique. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through and actually log in. I'm going to go to and log in. So I'll put in the 1575, my username, and I'm going to put my temporary password in. Then once I go through and actually put that information in, I'll be prompted to go through. Let me go through and see, okay. And if you have any problems, just go through and try to put it in again. So make sure I spell it correctly. It is case sensitive. Prime Care. Then I'll put 2020. Okay. Let me go through and see why. Try this one last time. So Prime Care 2020. Okay, and it's prompting me to go through and do a password change. Go through and do a password change. I'm just going to do a simple password for me. Prime Care 2020. Actually, just something I'm going to remember. I'm just going to put my last name. Flournoy. Flournoy. Okay, then I'm going to press save. Now my password has been changed. Okay, so now that the password has been changed, what we're going to do is go ahead and actually receive a shift. So this is where you'll be able to go through and actually look at your calendar, which is right here. You'll see any messages that were sent to you or any shift offers, which is down here. So if you click on calendar, you'll be able to go through and see any shifts that's been assigned to you within the last week, the last month. As well, you can go through and see your the different shifts. So let's go through and actually go to a shift offer. Okay, so there's several ways for you to receive a shift offer. So let's say if your staffer actually sends you a shift offer, you'll be able to go through and receive it via text message and also on your app. So you'll see in a moment that I'll receive a shift offer. Anytime you receive a shift offer, just go there, read the shift offer. It'll go through and tell you the client's name, where it says use this client. It'll say the client's actual name, the time of the shift, and the date. Once you see that, go directly back to your app. So I'm going straight back over here. Go click on Caregiver mobile app. You may have to log in. And then at the very bottom, you should go through and actually see where it says shift offer. Click on that. Anything in orange means that you're not assigned to it just as of yet. What you're doing right now is just going through the staffing process. So right here where we just sent you a notification, you'll click on where it says training. You'll be able to read about that client. You'll be able to go through and see where the client stays, any special allergies. You'll be able to click on client info and read all about that particular client to go through and actually see if you'll be able to accept that client. So once you read about the client, you'll click on that back arrow, and then you'll be able to accept or reject that client. If you accept that client, you must go through and call the staffing department to go through and let us know that you'll be seeing that client, and then we will schedule a 3-way call. So we're going to accept this client for training purposes. And press accept. Okay, now you see that it turned from orange to green. Now that you accepted it, you are actually assigned to this person. All right, you have at least, I think it's 1 minute before you actually start. Okay, so what happened is, so now after you've actually read about that client, did the three-way phone call, the next thing you'll do is clock in. So once you get to your client's house, or let's say if you have bad cell phone reception, let's say if you're in an area where the client lives in the country, if you know that your cell phone reception ends 2 miles down the road, clock in right there, call the staffing department to let us know that you'll be clocking in 2 miles away. So regardless if your client has cell phone reception at their house or not, as wherever your cell phone reception before it drops, that's where you can go through and clock in at. So you'll clock in there, let us know, we'll document it on your record that you'll be clocking in a mile from your client house or around the block from your client's house. And so now you won't get multiple calls from us telling you that that you're not at your client's house. So you'll clock in once you get to your client's house or when you have cell phone reception, you'll press clock in. Once you press clock in, it'll say your clock in was recorded, shift accepted, etc. You'll press OK, and at the very top, you'll know that you clocked in successfully because you'll see you have successfully clocked in. After you clock in, you provide the services, get a chance to talk with your client, do the services. As you're doing the services, you can click on the task button. It's like an electronic to-do list. You'll click the little drop-down arrow right beside there. After you complete a task, you'll press yes. You'll click on the little drop-down arrow for the next one. If you complete that task, press yes. You'll scroll up. Let's say if you did not comb or shampoo the person's hair, you'll press no. Scroll up. On the oral care, let's say if you did assist with that, you'll press yes. If you have a lot of tasks, you can press save, and then it'll clear some of them out the way. So the only one left on your to-do list is the grooming and dressing. So you'll click on that little drop-down arrow and press yes. If your client refuses to go through and actually take their medication, a bath, or to eat food, make sure you go through and put a comment in the section right here. So you can write in a comment. Okay. And then after that, so now that you've actually checked, and you have to go through and check yes, no, refuse for all your to-do tasks, and press save and press OK. Then, and if you ever get lost, you can go through and actually go to step by step and follow these step by step instructions. So now I'm right here. So after all tasks have been recorded, you're going to press the sign and complete button, and that's at the bottom right here. And then your phone's going to automatically turn sideways. All right. Once your phone turns sideways, as you see, Caregiver is already illuminated. You're gonna sign your name with your fingertip. You'll sign your name. Then you will go through and actually click on Client, and the client will go through and actually sign their name as well. And then and only then will you press Accept Signature. All right. You're gonna press Accept Signature. So you have to go through and do the Caregiver first, Client, then Accept Signature. If you do the Caregiver and press Accept Signature, it'll record an error, and you have to start back over by clicking on the task button. So you have to start right back over here where it says Sign and Complete. You have to click that again, and then your phone will turn sideways again. So we clicked on Caregiver. Now we're going to click on Client, and now the client's going to put their signature. Then we're going to press Accept Signature. All right, now it says care plan is signed. We'll press OK. And so now that it's signed and everything's okay, you'll finish off your shift with your client. And then when you get back in your car or when you get cell phone reception, so regardless if you clock out at 10 o'clock, but it takes you 5 minutes to get cell phone reception, when you get to that area, you get cell phone reception, then you'll press clock out. You would not be able to clock out unless you have cell phone reception. So again, you can clock in when you have cell phone reception, regardless if it's at the client's house or if it's a few miles away. If it's a few miles away, you must call your staffer to let us know that, hey, I don't have cell phone reception at my client's house, but I'm clocking in down the street, but I'm en route to my client's house, and then they'll go through the document and make notes. So let's say it's time for you to clock out. You'll press clock out and press clock out again. And it'll say clock out recorded. You'll press OK. Now your shift has went from your cell phone to payroll, and that's how you get paid for your shift. If you have any questions about this video, please review it and watch it again. Or if you have any questions, you can definitely go through and speak with a data specialist or a staffer.